Hello, friends. We're back for another episode of Twins Talk Tubi here with my sister Sandra. Hello.
Hello.
So we're capping off the month of April with our April Fool's theme. And this movie for the week that we saw is called The Jack in the Box. All right. And the movie is from 2019. And here is the synopsis. When a vintage Jack in the Box is found and opened, its new owners soon have reasons to believe the creepy clown doll within has a life of its own.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so we're going to start this off with our first time reactions to the movie. And on the count of three, we'll go. Ready? One,
Yep.
two, three.
Oh, okay.
I liked it. I thought it was very well made.
So did
Actually,
I.
I thought it was a very well made movie, and I thought the acting was pretty good, like above average, I think. I
And
thought.
I like the Jack character, like the makeup and stuff.
Oh
Of
yeah,
the it was
of the
like
Jack in the Box.
super creepy.
Yeah, it was really creepy, and the movie was creepy too. Like when they in different parts of the movie, they were in dark, rooms and dark, and it was all like a little scary. I thought it was good, and I liked the when the main character was finding out about the Jack in the Box, and they were finding out
Yeah.
he had a lot of history about it, like where it came from and where it started and everything. So I thought that was probably pretty
Yeah.
cool and stuff. So yeah, the movie was basically there was this guy that he was working in like a museum, and
Yeah, Casey.
he was working in the museum, and he went to this place he was looking through these old things from people.
Yeah. That
Yes, that
will
passed
give it to the
away
museum
or
or the museum
yeah,
like picked
exactly
up.
acquired, and he came across this Jack in the Box, and pretty soon he starts to find out that things are a little weird, and later on you see him, like the Jack in the Box, meaning him, going around like killing people, and there's a whole thing he has to kill six people before he could go back into the box, you know
Right.
and so I thought it was cool. In the beginning of the movie, they actually showed, like right before the credits, they showed a little scene where there was this old man, and he had like a metal detector, and he was
Yeah.
walking around, and he found something, and he found the Jack in the Box. He brought it home, whatever, and they figured out what it was. And Jack in the Box killed his wife, and he was like arrested and stuff because they thought he killed. They said
That
that he killed his wife and everything. We find that out later, but that part out later. But yeah. And then fast forward, it was like 12 years later, I think it was, and
something yeah, something like
yeah,
that.
and then they show this kid Casey working in the museum and stuff, and he comes across this
Yeah.
Jack in the Box, and you know things get crazy after that.
Yeah. Through his research of it, and he all these people around him start dying, like people from the museum. He does at some point comes across that man from the beginning of the movie
Yeah,
that lost his wife to the Jack in the Box, and everybody thought he was crazy. Nobody believed him, but I didn't kill my wife. It was this. And then Casey's like, oh, I can't, I believe you because I think that's what's happening now. And then he gets to talk to what is it, like a demonologist? Is it? It's like he's like an author that talks about
some kind of
uh
historian.
yeah, but he specializes in
Yeah,
like haunted things and evil
like a
things. And
cult.
yeah, and he spoke to him, and he meets up with him at some point, and he talks to him about Jack in the Box, and then he kind of gives him the backstory on what it is. Like Jack in the Box weren't really
like a like a kid's toy, basically. It wasn't really a kid's toy
right.
when they first invented it. So, and then he starts to find out all this stuff, and kind of, figures out that this is like the thing that he has is like the real deal, and
Yeah.
is not gonna be pretty fun. So he finds out how to kill it, and he has to do all these things, and he kills it supposedly. Oh, Hyde gets it to go back in the box, right? Somehow,
Yeah,
but not forever,
not
because
forever. It's
oh,
only for a certain amount of time.
yes, only
Well, I
for
think it's like, well, I think it was like 12 years because that's how long it was when the old man in the beginning, after that first story, and it said like 12 years later.
yeah, but I don't think that that's the case because so the demonologist guy said that it was for every person it kills, it gives it
Oh,
3 years.
3 years. That's right.
Yeah, so I just think it just happened to be 12 years because no one found the
Right. That's true.
oh
That's
that
true. That
amount.
makes sense.
Yeah. So but anyway, yeah,
It
I thought
wasn't bad. The only reason I gave it like the side thumb is because I thought kind of halfway through it got a little boring to me at some points.
mm,
And I also didn't like that they didn't show they didn't really show the killings. Like he killed
no,
a bunch of people and they didn't show it. It was just like off camera. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know. But other than that, I thought the movie was pretty good. It was a decent movie.
yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was good. I said better than a lot of the other ones we've been watching this month.
Yeah, I
So
know. I know.
so this was a good one to cap off the month.
April Fool's month.
Yeah. So great, thanks guys. And make sure you follow us on YouTube and check out our videos, subscribe to our channel. Got lots,
Subscribe.
yeah, got lots of fun videos on there for you. And we have our Hard Fit Chicks podcast. You can check that out too on YouTube. And we're also streaming on several audio platforms. So make sure you check us out there too. And you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Hard Flick Chicks. Remember the name. Until next time, we'll be back for another movie and another episode of Twin Talk Tubi. So we'll check you out later. Bye.